I have hired a velociraptor to add stamps to the back of my stickers that are already made, and I think they do a really good job. So if you need a helping hand, hire velociraptors. They're good. There it is. Hello. It has been, it's been over a week, probably closer to 2 weeks, since I have recorded anything. And that has been for a variety of reasons. We've been very busy with birthdays and wedding anniversaries and the holidays, so Easter, spring, and it is busy season at the marine mammal rescue that I volunteer at. And by busy season, that means we have a lot of little babies coming in, abandoned babies that we're feeding, and it's just getting busy. I've been putting in a lot of hours there. A lot of early mornings, which takes up my work time. I did take a quick maker break and make something completely outside of Pride stickers, still stickers, and I am working on another gift for a friend that is not Pride related or selling related, but I do think that is also important, because when you get so focused on one thing, you might start to hate it, right? And I don't want to hate making things. So allowing myself the grace to go and make something else is very important to me. And I'm starting to learn to give myself that grace. What else has been going on? Oh, I got feedback on my 4th video, my latest one, that had been uploaded, that apparently I had put in B-roll and I hadn't canceled out the sound. I thought I did. I was pretty sure that I did in the editing software that I use, but somehow when it got uploaded, it did not. So I need to go reinvestigate that and see where I went wrong. I might actually have to re-upload that whole video again. Spoiler alert, I am not re-recording it. I'm actually just going to leave it up, because that is how we learn and grow, and we just make mistakes. Also, I don't have time. Because I don't know if I can actually edit that through YouTube, if it's what it says. But my one angel investor slash spy watcher, I don't know, my husband basically was watching it and gave me that feedback. So still working on getting the kinks out and actually learning what the heck I'm doing. I think that it's really funny that my business will probably have been open for about 2 months now without a sale. And not funny, haha, just kind of a lot of those videos that I've seen about how to make $1 billion on Etsy in 30 days, or how to become successful in, on Etsy in your first week or whatnot, are not necessarily always accurate. And I am in a saturated market making stickers, but at the same time, I think that this is more the norm. Taking a few months to actually get seen, especially since I'm not doing this full time and I'm not able to really market or advertise or do anything other than what I'm already doing. I kind of have maxed out what I can do and when I can do it. So I think this is just normal. It sucks because, everybody has that dream of runaway success, but it's also okay. And I think if any of you guys are out there struggling with kind of this similar timeline, it's all right. Just keep trying. Just keep persevering. My family and I we have positive affirmation cards that we change out every day and hang on our bathroom mirror so that everyone at some point in the day can see them. And I think that this is a really helpful thing for not just the family, but even for me. There are things on there that I'm like, oh crap. Things like progress, even if it's small, is still progress. So it's still progress. So if you're like me and you're just trying really hard to just make a dent in your finances, make a dent in your creativity, want to be seen. Like, even little amounts of progress is enough. I need to go walk my neighbor's dog. I've been walking her dog for about 4 months now. She was injured and has been sick, so she's kind of an elderly person who lives by herself, and I've taken on walking her dog at least once a day. In the beginning, it was like more than once a day. That has also taken time. My husband and I joke that I have many unpaid jobs since I'm a stay-at-home homeschooling mom. I have this business that I haven't sold jack squat with. I do volunteering at that marine mammal center, and now I walk this dog for this neighbor. Nothing has made me money, but maybe the riches are in living my values. So service, kindness, and being creative and generous. So that's kind of the update. I wish there were more exciting things to say. There really aren't. Yeah, y'all take care out there. It's been real. Hopefully, at least where I'm at, in my neck of the woods, I'm looking forward to some nice, pretty spring weather and no more rain and gloominess, because that is also a downer. So, stay kind, y'all. Bye. Good morning. So let's talk about pivoting. I have not sold anything in about 2 months of having my shop open. So that's a big problem, right? And I'm finding out that the digital, walking to work and then I got distracted. The digital world, as far as like designing and building stickers, is not as easy as it could be. And I had talked about saying that like I wasn't in, like I knew that the market was really saturated. I knew that getting seen and noticed was going to be really difficult, but I didn't realize how slow going like my design / making process was really going to be, even with increased hours in here. And not loving how making things with digital art is just not turning out for me. Like I'm not loving it. Okay, so I'm back. So probably gonna refilter all of that out, but the recap is that making stickers, I checked up my glasses. Making stickers is not doing it for me in any really good fashion. But making bigger items such as signs and other handmade crafts, using things that I find out here, and then focusing probably on craft fairs, is going to be where I think I want to go. I think I will still post things on my Etsy shop and still get things going, but I also want to prepare for the craft fairs coming up and the farmers markets coming up in June out here where I live. So I guess in conclusion, I want to post less vlog videos and more doing /DIY /watch me learn how to do this. So the next video will be me figuring out how to use torch paste and then using that torch paste to make a gift for a friend, and actually a little phone stand for myself. So if that interests you, then that will be kind of where we continue. I don't want to always have some sort of vlog update. I feel like that's boring for you, and honestly it's boring for me to edit. Like there's nothing, we're boring. But when we watch each other do stuff and learn how other people make things, and then maybe learn from them how to make things, it's a lot more fun. So I will be getting into torch paste. I will be doing more things with Mod Podge. I have ideas to do things with resin even. So how that works in a very tiny space is going to be quite interesting, but I think that's what we're gonna do. So I guess pivoting is all right if you can do it. And I think as creators, we should always keep an open mind and be willing to admit when things aren't working for us and try to do something else if we can afford it. Torch paste is really cheap entry point. I'll show and talk about it in the next video. Resin is a little bit of a higher price point, but we were sort of able to swing it. The Mod Podge that I'm going to show you, very easy to do, very affordable. So we'll see how those go, and we'll start testing out those markets. Okay, so take care. See you guys soon, doing something more fun this time. Bye. So sometimes I remember to turn on the cinematic and sometimes I don't. Oh boy. Good morning. I was actually going to stop posting big blog updates because I had nothing to say. There was no information that I could share with you that would be either helpful or even interesting, honestly. So I figured I would start shifting over into peer tutorials / experiments, showing you how I'm making things and what I'm thinking about and how I'm trying to learn new skills. That's still going to happen. But y'all, yesterday at the seal rescue that I volunteer at, I had recently made a sign kind of as a like cute little gag gift for one of my friends who's been there for like 15 years and pretty much runs the show as far as like knowing almost everything. Like, she's a seal whisperer. She can do almost anything. She's incredible. She's awesome. One of the things she really is great at is coming in and helping us fix up all the diets for these animals during her lunch hour when she works at 2 in the morning on her work shifts. She's crazy. So dedicated. So I made her a sign that said, that labeled her kitchen, and it's her kitchen now and the rescue. Very cute. It's going to be my next tutorial, actually, because I used torch paste and did a couple techniques that I had never used before. And that's coming out soon. But we hung that up in the kitchen for her, and the director of the rescue liked it so much that she pulled me aside and offered to allow me to make some signs or trophy type prizes for the next Run for the Seals fundraiser coming up in September, and maybe even design the t-shirts for that. And then also asked if I have other art and offered to start carrying some of that in the gift shop if it's, quality and worthy. Oh my God, you guys, like, I might actually get my products in a gift shop, or even just get to design a shirt for a run. And like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So this is where I think it's important to be ready and nimble enough to be able to pivot. They like the signs, not so much into the stickers because those are pride stickers, not themed for the seals. So I am going to start focusing on the signs. I told her that I was starting to get into resin, so I'm going to start making, as soon as I get my resin supplies, then we're going to start doing resin things. I've been thinking of different ideas, especially to try to keep with like the ocean, seals, marine mammal theme. I have a couple really good ideas, so we'll get to see those on tutorials / experiments. Just wanted to share really good news. I think I'm excited personally. I think the lesson for you guys, especially if you're creating, especially if you're new, and especially if you don't have a lot of self-confidence in your product or in your skills, is to start to start small, but then also maybe be okay with giving gifts, like starting with gifting people the things that you make. Usually people are more are more happy to receive something for free than they are to pay for something. And if you start like building your network that way, you don't really know where that could lead. So as a creator, for you guys, as you guys being creators and artists and things, I think just being okay with gentle networking, like you don't have to force yourself, and maybe thinking about ways that you can get your stuff seen without having to force yourself on people, without having to be a salesperson, because I'm actually really bad at that. I'm also really bad at quote unquote networking. I am really good at building community and camaraderie. And so that's all I did with my friend, and we'll see where this goes. Still haven't sold anything, so I still have $0 in the bank from any of these endeavors. But this is a very promising step. So just keep chipping at it, guys. I think we can all do this. So have a great one. Be kind, y'all. Bye.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.